Sa pagsisimula po ng Cine Europa ngayong buwan ng Setyembre, para bigyan po tayo ng karagdagang impormasyon tungkol dito, makakasama po natin ngayong umaga si Ms. Ana Isabel Sanchez Ruiz, ang Deputy Head ng European Union Delegation to the Philippines, and Mr. Alessandro Milani, the General Manager ng Philippine-Italian Association. Good morning, Ms. Ana Isabel, and good morning also to you, Mr. Alessandro. Welcome to Rise and Shine Pilipinas. This is for Miss Ana Isabel first. Good morning, ma'am. Miss Ana, this is Diane. What is Cine Europa and what is the reason why Cine Europa started, ma'am?
Well, Cine Europa is a film festival. It's organized by the delegation of the European Union to the Philippines together with the EU member states embassies and cultural institutes. And it's a film festival that we are organizing since 24 years ago. And our goal is to bring the diversity of the European culture to the Filipino audience, and also to establish and strengthen partnerships with Filipino institutions such as the Film Development Council of the Philippines, local authorities, universities, commercial entities.
Ms. Ana, what is the difference of this year's Cine Europa from last year, aside from the fact that it is now online due to the pandemic?
Yeah, indeed. Last year, with the COVID pandemic, we had to turn to an online format. Obviously, the previous years, it was a more classical film festival in which we were touring the whole country over a couple of months. But this year, it's a bit similar like last year, yeah, online, as everything lately.
Right. Good morning, Miss Ana Isabel. This is Gabayan. Ma'am, this question is still for you. Ma'am, this year, we've heard that Cine Europa will bring 17 films for free screening. So what are these films, ma'am, and what were the criteria in selecting these 17 films?
Yeah, these are 17 films from 15 EU countries. And our main criteria, besides the fact that they have to be recent films, is the diversity of the program and the quality of the program. As you can see in the program, we have a bit of everything. I think it will suit everybody's taste. We have some thrillers, we have some documentaries, we have some comedies, we have more mystery movies. So I think there is something for everyone in our program. And most of these films have received several awards in film festivals in Europe, but also outside Europe. And as you can see, also the themes are very diverse. Being a festival organized by the European Union, you may expect to find some more conscious-oriented films. For instance, we have movies about the struggle of people with disabilities to fulfill their dreams. We have some movies with the underlying topic of women empowerment and emancipation. We have movies about the relationship between humans and nature. We have stories about transgender people. So but you have a bit of everything in our program.
Right. And it's good, ma'am, that we are pushing for this advocacy through these films, and we are very excited for that, Miss Ana Isabel. And good morning, Mr. Alessandro. Sir, this one is for you. We have heard that La Madre is a film of yours, sir. Can you tell us more about this movie?
Sure. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. At maligayang bati, Rise and Shine Philippines. Salamat po, maraming salamat po sa pag-imbita sa akin. La Madre, ang ina in Filipino, is a film that talks about passions, sufferings, torments of a priest, his mother, and a parishioner of the priest. The original story is set in an island an Italian island of Sardinia, and it was so in a rural context, and it was skillfully moved to the capital, Rome, in a building, the Eur building, which provides a metaphysic environment that reminds us of the ancient Greek. You remember with the theater, with the famous tragedies where everything is white or black. And in this film, which actually is inspired by, freely inspired by the novel written by Grazia Deledda in 1920. There's the main topics are basically the characters. These characters that are overwhelmed by their destiny. They are they having a very hard time to be consistent with their morality, and they feel so small, no, overloaded by their destiny. And these characters have they need love, and they try to find their way. And yeah, so this film basically, this is the story. It's the story of three characters, and then you will see. I will not spoil the story. But what I want to say is that for us it's important to have it here. We strongly want it together with the Embassy of Italy, because it's after, as I said, a story by Grazia Deledda, and this year is the 150th birth anniversary of Grazia Deledda, which actually happens during the festival on September 27, precisely. And this is Grazia Deledda is very important for Italian literature. She's the only one woman who got awarded with the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1926, and this is, so she was the first and still the only one. And then so it's a great. I know that it's not very well known in the Philippines, and it's a very good way to introduce her and her work to the Filipinos.
Mr. Lisandro, this is Gani Oro. Magandang umaga po. Good morning. All right.
Good morning, Oro.
The Filipinos are very thankful about this project, so we can expound our knowledge about European movies. Please invite the viewers and the Filipinos to watch the films and support Cine Europa. Go ahead, sir.
Sure. Sama-sama tayong maglakbay. So, again. Sama-sama tayong maglakbay sa Europa sa pamamagitan ng mga pelikula ng Cine Europa. At panoorin po natin ang pelikula Italiano, La Madre, ang ina.
All right. Thank you for the effort to extend that project and para sa mga Pilipino. Okay, thank you so much for lending us your time, Ms. Ana Isabel Sanchez Ruiz and Mr. Alessandro Milani of Cine Europa. Maraming salamat po, mabuhay kayo and stay safe.